Ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation, mais c'est affolant de voir ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation. Rendez-vous, c'est comme on me dit. Rendez-vous. Non, ce n'est pas la révolution ni la mobilisation.
Tu as trop de soucis. Tu as trop de soucis. Ce soir,
Was the most unkindest cutthroat.
سريع دقائق تاريخية ابتسامة عريضة
Up the Chelsea. Welcome to Stamford Bridge. Let's win.
Welcome. Welcome.
And welcome to the show. I am your host, Joey Wobbs, and we are here to go through the rest of this window and what it looks like it is going to be. But we're gonna have two parts to this show. I didn't put it on this title, but we're gonna do a little bit of laughing at some of these Manchester United fans. You know what I'm saying? I think it'll be a little. I think that'll be good. Like I need to do me one. I think this is gonna be the picture I put up when I want to just roll shit. Like this is just me rolling shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just rolling shit. So like, don't mind me. I'm just rolling shit. Yes, but this shit is it's just too good, bro. This shit is so good. This is just me. This is me. This is me trying to figure out my life. This is what I look like trying to figure out my life. It's raining. I'm trying to fucking put the pieces back together. And instead of all that, I end up rolling a J. I can't even. I can't even, bro. I can't even. Mister has me in stitches, son. Yo, when I sent that picture, sent me that picture, bro, I started rolling, bro. Yo. Bro. So, everyone, sticks and stems all up in the blood. Hammer's rolling, man, because they got put in this split tonight. Oh, we're gonna go through some reaction videos, okay? But first, we gotta go through pies. I want to just have a conversation about what I feel about all this. All right, so everyone, crisis averted. All right, everyone, I think it's crisis averted. Overall, I think it's crisis averted. At this point, I believe we're gonna get our targets, boys. So let's kind of go through it and sit and kind of go through the pieces of it all that have been. Let's go start at the bottom of the day, because I think today has been a news-filled day overall. So let's go to the bottom of the day real quick. All right, here we are. Cool. All right, so first thing is Nico Jackson. Talks for Nico Jackson have continued today. Clubs have been speaking literally all day. Literally all day. Clubs have been speaking. Okay. And this deal has progressed a lot further as the day has moved on. We have stayed on the path of wanting an obligation. Point blank and simple. Okay. Second, this Tyree George deal to Roma, they want around 25 million pounds, which is around 30 million euros. Like this is kind of what I expected for the Tyree George deal. I think actually I expected less. I thought it would probably be around 25 million euros, in my opinion, which is where I was with a sell-on clause. I still think it probably will be around that overall. So like this is kind of not yet. Logic. We're gonna come back to this. Don't worry. We're gonna come back to this. So this is where I kind of see that deal being somewhere around 20 million pounds, somewhere around there is what I thought it would be. So that's kind of what I expect things to kind of how expect things to move for George. Let's kind of move kind of quickly here. Then people started shitting a brick and thinking that Tottenham were going to take over this Xavi Simons deal, which I think probably led us to dropping the Nkunku price again, in my opinion, because it seems like we have a deal with Milan for Nkunku, and we'll get to that here in a second. Next, obviously Tottenham were willing to put the money up for Xavi Simons. They're willing to put 70 million on pretty much any fucking body at this point. But it's known pretty well that Spurs have not been able to get this deal across the line. He's rejected him a few times for us at this point, and it's just kind of a matter of time for us to be getting this taken care of. Then the news dropped. Worth up to 40 million for Garnacho. Okay. So a few things on this. Okay. First, I don't like this fucking deal at all. Okay, so no matter how you spin it to me, no matter how they tried to spin it to me, even at 25 million, I just didn't like the deal. I don't care. It just didn't make me. This actually upset me. Okay, at 25 mil, I was like, whatever, bro. Like, it's just whatever. He's like, at 25 mil, it's like not even you're talking about less than what we bought KDH for. Like, that's nothing in the world of football. It's literally nothing. Okay. And 300. This is what I'm gonna speak about here. It's not 32 total. That's the base number. So basically, it's going to be something, from my understanding, of a 32 million pound base pay for Garnacho and about 8 million in add-ons, 7 to 8 million in add-ons, something like that. People think the sporting director's cooked with this deal, but there's not really anything to back this. Like, to me, yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right, bro. I mean, the whole translation of it all, I think it's 32 million pounds, and it ends up being 40 million pounds with add-ons. Okay. But I think 32 million pounds comes out to 40 million euros, something like that. Something close to like that. I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna do the calculator situation for this because I do want to continue to move on through this pretty quickly, because I'm not gonna do like a full hour here. I think I'm gonna try to do this in like 30 to 45 minutes, so I can get over to my parents' house. But this is a deal I'm just not. I literally do not think the sporting directors did any good here. Now, there was a report that came out from the Telegraph after this, I'm pretty sure, and it did say something along the lines of they think this deal as something that they could make their money back on very easily. That is, to me, I don't care. I don't really care that they need to make their money back on, but I do think that there is a separation of expectations between where us fans are and where the sporting direction is. I think that there's a separation of expectation overall. Our expectation is to compete this year. I think their expectation is just to confirm themselves into top 4 this year. I don't see them, because if it was something like that where they wanted to try to compete to win this year, then they would have addressed more priorities rather than a winger. Because I don't necessarily see a winger as, especially with like an addition of Xavi Simons or another 10 that can play on the left-hand side with an overlap. Like, I don't see that being necessary. I think this is, I've been saying this for the last 3 months, realistically. Like, I didn't believe that this deal would get over 30 million. It has, and now I'm pissed. So, like, I'm not going to back down from that. Okay, and I saw Israel come into my chat and say something to me and try to blast me on how I'm going to deal with the way that this deal came up. First of all, no one's going to come and tell me how I'm going to work my channel. Okay, this is my fucking channel. I've worked to try to get this channel to grow to where it is. Okay, it's not just, oh, hunky-dory, I paid for the people that are on my thing. No, I worked for this. Okay, so I'm not going to let anybody tell me how I'm going to run my channel. Second thing is, I'm always going to be critical of anybody who I think needs to be criticized. Nobody gets a free run if I think something's going wrong. That's why I started this channel. My channel here is for me to be able to criticize these people on an open forum without anybody interrupting me and be able to say what I want to say. That's the whole point of this. That's the whole point of me doing what I'm doing. So if anybody wants to criticize the way I direct my channel, by all means, you guys don't have to watch. I'm not here to cater to people. That's just not what I do. Okay. On to the next subject. Chelsea's confirmed their proposal is worth 35 million pounds, 35 to 40 million for Garnacho. Once again, nobody's telling us total like upfront costs and add-ons yet. That'll probably only come when the deal actually gets through. This deal's gonna happen at this point. I don't necessarily think it's not gonna happen. I do think it's gonna happen. At this point, it's like, of course it's going to happen. We've been talking about it all summer, and if they're willing to drop the price from where they were, of course it's going to happen. He's made it so difficult on Manchester United. Overall, Garnacho's made it very difficult on Manchester United. He wanted to go to Chelsea, only Chelsea. He wasn't going anywhere else. Because Manchester United probably could have got more money for him. Now it's like, all right, just get the money and get them the fuck out of here. At this point, like, I'm not giving this kid the chances that other players are going to get. I've watched this kid for 2 years. There's nothing about this footballer that I like. Not one. Not one thing about this guy that I like. So he doesn't really get a chance. He doesn't really get a chance with me. He gets to come onto the pitch, and if he can play well, then good for him. Outside of that, you're not getting support from me. You're not going to, oh, you'll get him next time. No. Fuck off. Fuck off to the bench. It's that simple. Fuck off to the bench. And to Corey, I'm not giving, and Rob, and Ator, just get rid of Rob for me, bro. I ain't here. Once again, I'm not letting people get to dictate how I get to speak on my own channel. Just get rid of Rob. I don't even need to have him see me. I don't even need him in the chat. Just get rid of him. It's cool. I don't care. To Corey, I'm not giving him 6 games. I'm not giving him 6 games. I'm not giving him 6 games. It's that simple. I'm really not. I'm not giving him 6 games. He can play football, but when he does not play well, he does not get grace. It's that simple. I'm not giving this kid grace. Why should I? I know who he is. I've watched him for the last 2 years. Like you have, like all of you have. Like all of you have. Okay? Like all of you have. I've watched him for the last 2 years, so I don't need to give this kid grace. There is no grace to be given for him. He performs or he gets fuck off. I don't give a fuck if it's unfair. I've watched him for 2 years. Perform or fuck off. I didn't want him. I watched him for the last 2 years. He's not good enough for our football team. If he wants to prove me wrong, hit the ground running. That's simple. I don't have anything else to say about it. What? That's a chance. You people can give him a chance. Why does it have to be me? You people, everybody else that was willing to give him a chance, you give him the chance. It's not me. Why should I? I don't like his attitude. I don't like the way he plays football. I don't like anything about him. I don't like anything about him. He's coming to my football team. He's going to wear blue. And if he performs, then good. If he doesn't, then fuck off. I don't care. It's that simple. It's really that simple. I'm not going to give you grace. There is no grace to be given. I didn't want you to begin with. like you people. Don't do that to me, Mo. Do not do that to me, Mo. Don't do that to me, Mo. But that's it. It's literally that simple. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm supposed to like if it was for me, if it's for me, I'm not making the same mistake I made with João Felix. I watched João Felix play for our football team. Okay? For 6 months. He was not good. He came to my football team. I gave him a chance. Even though I didn't want to. I gave him a chance. Even though Felix came to this football team, I didn't want to give him a chance. He did. We gave him a chance. I said, throw him on the left wing because we didn't have that many players on the left wing. We didn't have anybody who was decent. So throw him on the left wing. See what he can do. I'm not doing that again. I'm not giving players who I've watched with my own eyes for years. I'm not giving them chances when I didn't want them. I'm not that simple. Rob, do you want to get banned from my channel? Deadass, do you want to get banned from my channel? Like you are just like everybody else in the chat. You could just be banned. That's simple. I don't care if you think we follow each other, we talk to each other on other streams. Do you want to be banned? Okay, that's simple. Fuck off. That being said, I think in Cuckoo, one is now linked to Xavi. If Nkunku happens, then maybe Xavi Simons, then Simons goes to Chelsea. If Nkunku does not happen, then RB Leipzig does not happen to RB Leipzig, then maybe Simons does not happen. This could be a late one and also plausible nothing happens. This is where I kind of lost my head on this. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of lost my head on this. I kind of lost my head on this whole Cuckoo thing. I'm not gonna front. I thought that we were just gonna outprice them and we weren't gonna be able to get them a move. It looks like we're not gonna outprice them though. It looks like we are being very flexible with them, to be honest. And things kept on reoccurring for Javi Simmons. Spurs basically we're not gonna bid at all. Are not gonna bid at all unless we can't bid. So they're gonna basically bid at the last minute if it happens. And congratulations for Garnacho to being able to wear the Chelsea jersey. Congratulations to him. He got what he wanted in the end. Player power won. This is where things really got interesting for me. Okay, this is where things got interesting. And Paimon, let me. I want to get to your point because I do think necessarily you're kind of wrong there. Just I want to make sure that I actually get to have that conversation with you though. Okay, so just let me get to this through this point, and then I'm gonna make sure I get to your chat. Okay, I'm gonna bring it up right here, and then we can have that conversation. Okay. So, AC Milan made contact to explore Christopher Nkunku. Now, Christopher Nkunku looks like he is connected to. Yeah, and then basically we got confirmation that really he only wants to go to he prefers to go to Chelsea. And then we got confirmation that AC Milan were going to bid on Nkunku. 30 to 40 million, which is a big this is the type of deal. I think I would have to do the math on it because I'm pretty sure we technically bought Nkunku early, so it's like we're at like his third year of his amortization, if I'm not mistaken. His third year on a 5-year deal out of 50 million. So realistically, right? Yeah, I know, Carlito. I know. Thank you for. Honestly, Carlito, you did a really good job just like keeping track of it for me. Like, I really appreciate that. But Carlito, remember how the Esteval deal was bought early? I'm pretty sure the amortization starts after the buy actually hits. So it's like the January that amortization hits then, not for Quenda and Oswego hits then rather than in this window. And I think it's the same way, same idea. Yeah, but that's what I'm talking about, the amortization, because that's what's left on his contract. That's what's left on the contract or the bill of the contract. Oh, you said the amortization. So it's 2 years. Okay. So it's 2 years. Yeah, him and that Aaron Ramiro are dead this window. We can block them from so let me just put this into perspective for a second, okay? So at this current moment, all right, Nkunku at 50, we bought Nkunku for around 50 million, all right? It's amortized in 5 years over 2 years. So he's about 30 million left on his deal. So anything over 30 million that we get is technically a profit, okay? I know it doesn't seem like that, but that's what it technically is. So we're not necessarily taking a loss on Nkunku right now. Okay, that was the point that I wanted to make sure that we had a conversation on. Because either way, even 2 to 3 years, doesn't matter. We are not taking a loss technically. Okay, it'll be a positive balance on the books for us within the whole technicalities of the whole books and amortization and all that other good jazz. Okay. Second is with Garnacho is, once again, as much as I think that he is a shit fucking footballer. Okay, at 30 million, like he is worth more than 30 million. Unfortunately, just because I say unfortunately because I don't want a flip player, right? Like I didn't want a flip player, especially if we only have one more registration spot and if we needed a 10 or a 10 left winger and we really needed potentially another center back because nobody trusts Paddy Ashio and Wesley Fofana's health. Like that's where my problem is. Okay, that's where my problem with all of this is that the lack of priority for this this player is just not it's not necessary. Now, at 32 to 35 million, like upfront cost, because once again, add-ons if are normally only hit if he plays a lot or he scores goals. So if those two things happen, then he's doing something for us. So it's like whatever. But if he's not scoring goals, then you sell him at you should be able to sell a player of his age, especially if you ice him out the team. Like you should be able to sell a player of his age for around that same price, if not 5 to 10 million more. So that's realistically what's going on. Okay, like that's realistically what's going on. I'm not gonna. I want to speak before I go to the chat. Yeah, but in the business world, Paimon, idealisms is fallacies, bro. That's just the nature of it. In business, bro, it's what can your books prove? That's what business is. What can your books prove in the end? That's it. That's really it, bro. That's really it. It has nothing to do with true net profit is fucking irrelevant. That's the reality. True net profit is truly irrelevant. Like you're not gonna necessarily always make a profit on each and every player, but if you're making a profit on their contracts and not losing money on those contracts, then you're all right. That's realistic. Book value and market value are not the same thing. Book value is based on the yeah, exactly. I heard about this, Takuri. I did hear about this for Rio. They like kind of did some illegal shit to get him, pretty much, and we should be able to get compensation for it. On average, it's not a much, but it's to set a precedent is really what this whole conversation is they're trying to set a precedent to say you can't just come into our academy and take whatever you want. You got to still come through us. And if you do not want to do it that way, we'll sue you and get the money anyways. So just pay us. Don't be a dick. Just pay us. It's a wash. I don't really care about the accounting. Yeah, I don't, but are we? That's the question. I don't really necessarily think we're getting bent over. Like I really don't. I really don't. And Ryan, I don't really got a ton of time, bro. I'm about to close out here in like 10 minutes. I'm not even about to front. I was gonna do I was gonna do some trolling to Manchester United fans, but I don't even have the time to do it, bro. So I'm gonna head out of here in 10 minutes. So I'm doing this solo. Sorry. I don't know if it'll be that much, bro. I think it'll be probably closer to 3 to 4 million. Well, the whole idea of suing is to set a precedent. That's the whole reason they're doing it. All right, back to it. I got news a few seconds ago that Milan were working on Nkunku, so just kind of So it's crazy that it's kind of crazy the way that this whole thing kind of plays out. Like he's saying 90% for Garnacho. Obviously we all feel that deal is going to happen. 35. He's saying 35 plus add-ons, reaching to 40. I heard 32 somewhere. I don't remember where I saw it. And then Jackson to Bayern at 55%. Like Bayern need to fucking just pay up. If they want Jackson, just pay the fuck up, bro. Because you're not getting a dry loan. You're just not. You're just not, bro. You're not getting a fucking dry loan from us, bro. Yeah, against Cremonese, they couldn't even score, bro. It was pathetic. It was pathetic. They had to pull out the wallet because they fucking lost to one of the worst teams in Serie A. It was actually pathetic. And look at that. AC Milan pulled out the wallet. Pulled out the fucking wallet, bro. Finally, bro. After all the times that they fucking try to Jew us. They're actually going to pull out the wallet, bro. Exactly, Morning Zombie. Exactly. Pull out that wallet. Looks like the deal is progressing. Talks over excess reported 25 million. So it was probably going to be somewhere around 30 million. I would say 30 plus add-ons is probably what they'll do for it. Because I think they're getting a little bit more on the on Tyreek George than they expected. I think they're going to get, because of the deal, I think the opportunities they got on Tyreek George. I think those are the deals. Then Pletigo comes out about an hour ago, 2 hours ago, comes out, says Nico Jackson is on his way to Bayern Munich. And they're trying to figure out, if I'm not mistaken, right here. Yep. And they're trying to figure out if they want to they want to get an option or an obligation. Bayern are working on the final details, if it will be an option or an obligation. Jackson's ability to play a 9 and behind the striker and his mentality have been highlighted. His mentality. The last things you've seen from Jackson was 2 red cards. His mentality. That's his mentality. His mentality. You better put up the bread then. That's all I'm going to say. No option. No option. Obligation. It is a obligation. You must. Mentality, bro. This guy's mentality. He almost cost us the fucking end of the year. His mentality nearly cost us the fucking. I'm not gonna put that on the screen, but yes, exactly. That is exactly what it is. Ator, I'm not putting that on the screen, no, but that is exactly what it is. He's challenged, mentality challenged. Okay, mentality challenged. That's what he is. His mentality is he gets a nosebleed in front of goal. That's his mentality. Yo, I swear to God, bro. I swear, bro. Twilight Zone, Solomon. Twilight Zone, bro. We are in the fucking Twilight Zone, bro. We are in the fucking Twilight. We complain about his shit every time. Yeah, that ass Sewell. They coming through again. Straight up. They coming through again, bro. I mean, he's kind of like fucking Harry Kane, but he can't finish. Nah, Pulisic was like a fucking steal, bro. They paid like 10 million for Pulisic. They stole Pulisic off us. They literally stole Pulisic off us, bro. You have no idea. They gave us we gave them Pulisic for pennies, bro. Absolute pennies. And then Matteo Moretto at the end. Matteo Moretto. I wish I could play a clip like a game clip. And I'll show you mentality. I'll just show you him running in on goal in the Conference League final. And then him in on goal in the Conference League final, right? Then he pulls a hammy. Pulled hammy. We could find clips for days of Jackson missing the ball, bro. Hitting the ball with his side foot and make the ball just roll straight at the keeper. I mean, bro, we could find shit for days. 14 shot power. 14 fucking shot power, bro. 14 shot power. All right. I'm going to go like 10 more minutes. And we're going to watch some fucking Manchester United tears. That's what we're going to do. We're going to watch Manchester United tears. Yo, expressions cooking Grimsby, bro. I'll have to watch that shit later. I need Saeed. I need Brother Saeed, bro. Where's Brother Saeed, bro? Brother Saeed, son. Give me Brother Saeed. With the Bonnie, with the...
The most embarrassing I have ever felt as a Manchester United supporter. Fold the football club. End it! End the football club! Grimsby Town. You know where they are? League 2. Shame with you! Shame on Man United! Shame on you players! Ruben Amorim, get now and get out of the football club! Grimsby fucking Town. How dare you? How much more embarrassment can we take? How much more? You stoop to this level. We've seen 7-0. We've seen 5-0. But they're against teams like Liverpool, not Grimsby Town. Grimsby, man, I can't believe it. You players, yeah, you see your wages, give it to the fans. Every single player, the wages, spread it to the fans. If I don't see a P45 for this manager, yeah, you see Ruben Amorim, yeah, obrigado, yeah, you see you.
Wait a second. Like, I'm sorry I had to stop that. I can't get over the decision to wear those glasses. He dead ass looks like a grandma. Like he has the grandma, like he had like my grandma when she go to the when my grandma when she back when she was still alive, God bless her soul. She'll put her scarf over her head. You know what I'm saying? While she was walking. You know what I'm saying? And then her glasses were like that size. You know what I mean? Like big old glasses, that big old wrap on her head. And then the glasses like this, walking around the fucking the market. That's what my grandma would look like. Grandma would give me as I would say in Arabic. She'll give me like she'd give me, you know, the little candies and shit. Give me $1 here and there to go fucking run around the fucking market. That's how she'd look.
Wallahi, I will book a economy flight, yeah, to Portugal. Because you're not welcome here, bro. That's it. It's over for you, bro. You take us to 15th. You take me to Bilbao. I went. Took me 12 hours to get there. 12 hours. And we get embarrassed by Tottenham Hotspur. And we allowed this man to continue. Ineos, shame on you. You allowed this man to continue. The worst position in our history. And you allowed him to continue this season, bro. Shame on you, man. And any United fan that is backing this manager, yeah? You're an enemy. You're an enemy of the football club. You don't want to see progress. But it's give it time. Fuck you, man. Absolutely diabolical. We never deserved anything. If anything, we robbed Grimsby tonight. We robbed them. We absolutely robbed them, bro. It should have been 3-0. It should have been 3-0. And this football club, decided that they were going to get away with it. You can't cheat. You can't cheat the system. I've given my all, man. My identity now is no more Saeed TV. My new name is Jamal. Do not know me for Saeed TV. That's gone now. That's gone. I cannot be seen in the streets of Manchester. Do you hear me? We cannot be seen. Everyone, stay indoors. Stay indoors. Do you not listen to me? Stay indoors. We tried to bring on more players. Fair play to Grimsby.
Jamal, you know. We got Jamal now.
I want to clap them. Fair play
Jamal,
to you.
you know.
Deserve,
we got
mate.
Jamal.
Brilliant group of players, mate. You see them. You know what, yeah? You know what? Forget the fans. Give them wages to them Grimsby players. Collectively, they earn 60 grand. And our players are multimillionaires. Give them the wages. Forget the fans. Give them the wages. Give them a holiday. Give them a bonus. Because they knew what it meant to play for the badge. There ain't no badge anymore there. Everything's coming off. You see Scholes? I can't show Scholes to my people, to the people watching. Scholes is a winner. Scholes is a leader. He won stuff. That's the old Man United. This new Manchester United, yeah, it represents nothing. It's absolutely finished. Yeah,
You're damn
it's broken.
right it is.
We are a disease.
You were
damn
right.
The football club has lost its soul tonight, mate. We cannot represent Manchester United anymore. We can't. It's a stain in our football club. A stain. I swear down, bro. I'm seething. I'm absolutely seething. I swear down, bro. Meet everyone in the fucking car park, yeah? I'll tell you all to your face, bro. I swear down, bro. You see my United security, yeah? I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. Every United fan, Carrington for the training ground. We should all be there. Every United fan should be at Carrington.
Can I go to the car park? I just want to know if I can go to the car park. I want to watch this madness of what the car park is. Can I go to the car park? I'm trying to go next year. He's still alive. He's still alive, asshole. I want to go to this car park, C-Knock. I want to go. Can we go to this car park? That's what I'm talking about. I want to go to the car park. He's like, meet me in the car park. I'm there. I am there. You don't gotta tell me twice, Saeed. I am there. I like to fight. I have a problem. Okay, I have a problem. I stopped fighting for a while. But I like to fight. I was a problem about it. Okay, I like to fight, but that's not what I'm there for. I'm there. I want to watch this. This is car park. Count me in. I'm there. I'll drive my motorcycle there too. I'll be out real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, drive my motorcycle there, go to the car park and watch this madness. Because we got the car park. It's legendary. You know, Takuri, you know what? I'll go buy some biryani on the way. Just so I can sit there, eat biryani, and watch the madness. You know what I'm saying?
Accountability. Tell them what they are. Losers.
Oh.
If you're like most people, draft day can be chaos.
We tried to cheat.
You gotta
we
get
tried
paid
to
too.
cheat today, bro. You know how embarrassing that is? We tried to cheat today. Grimsby deserved everything. We deserve nothing, bro.
We tried to cheat today.
This manager was giving grace. I cannot believe it. They told me I'm overreacting. They told me
you got
I'm a
it.
negative fan. Seriously.
I'm coming to England
Get the
for the
fuck
car
out
park.
of here, man, yeah? You bunch of losers, yeah? That want to stay losing. You don't represent us. Manchester United Football Club is a club that used to win. We don't have time for people bringing and lowering the standards anymore. Enough is enough. I'm creating enemies right now. I swear to you, bro.
Oh, enemies.
If you didn't know me now, you won't know me tomorrow.
Enemies.
That's it.
Enemies.
How dare we rock up to Grimsby and think it was smooth sailing? How dare we?
How dare we?
We don't want to put a tackle in. We've got players that have been overpaid. We've got contracts being given for no reason.
Michael Carrick at
But
the
we
wheel.
don't have a midfielder. Shut up!
Big D at the wheel.
Half of these guys, I don't know if full-time they are footballers. I don't know. Big up to them, though. But we don't know if they're full-time footballers. We don't know.
The Big Six have a good rage
I
level.
swear down, man. It's just...
Everyone except Grit.
I try and I try.
Except Grizz. Grizz doesn't
I
get
try
rage,
to see
doesn't
positives.
rage that enough.
I try to look at the bigger
You get
picture.
angry enough for me.
But you know what, man? That's not the true me.
That's why I
The
watch.
true me is a passionate United fan that
Man's
wants the
actually
best
angry.
for his damn club. But I've been told to relax. I'm done now. I'm done now. I think I'm entering my villain arc now. I swear down, bro. I'm creating enemies now. Because you know why, yeah? This football club, yeah, ain't going anywhere.
All right. I think we had enough of Saeed. I'll watch the rest of this later. I'm going to do one at Cass because I didn't watch Cass yet. He was pretty pissed. He was pretty pissed.
Doug.
Oh, he took that picture today, by
here's
the
what you
way.
want to do.
How do I start this off? First and foremost, this is my my resignation from being a Amram supporter. Get out of my club. Simple as that. There's no more defending this. You know what? It might as well come now after game week 2 rather than down the line. I've backed this man time after time after time. No more. Do not give me anything in the comments. I will not reply to it. I don't care. I'd rather reply to abuse and people that think alike with me. There is no more excuses for this man, and you can't tell me otherwise. Yeah, we have just lost to Grimsby Town, known for fish. They are known for fish. It smells there. It's dingy. And guess what? You still couldn't beat them with a second string team, and you needed your first team there. How does that make sense?
They didn't even.
I don't know if I can even get mad. I really don't. There's no point even shouting. I'm done. The build-up, I've tried to defend it. The midfielders, I've tried to scapegoat it. I've tried to do everything. And then I'm seeing Kobe potentially going. This is the final straw, man. It's the final straw. You needed to bring on Mbumo and Bruno Fernandes and Maguire and the Ligt and stuff. Bro, embarrassing. I have not been as embarrassed as this since 7-0 against flipping Liverpool and then 3-3 Coventry. And then you just about got past that. That's how embarrassing this is. This is Ten Hag 2.0. And Ineos, I'm sorry, as much as I like the work they've done, you have done it again. You have set us backwards with choice of manager. You know what? I don't care about being wrong. Yeah, he probably should have went after the final. And guess what? Tottenham sacked the man that won them the final, and then he got the manager I wanted in the first place. Nothing short of a disgusting howler. This club is finito. I've supported this club since I don't know when, like long time. And I'm still around, and I'm going to still be around tomorrow. But I don't recognize this club anymore. I do not resonate with it. And they're going away from principles. 3 at the back. Fuck that right off. It is shit. I'm tired of seeing build up through wing backs that get pressed and midfielders that can't midfield. It's as simple as that. And then yet the lines are so far away from each other. You cannot tell me you have Mbumo, Cunha, Sesko, Xerxes, Ahmad, and the rest of it, and you can't even score Premier League goals. We are a minus goal difference. This is shocking. I'm going to get fucked over for the next week, 3 weeks or so. I'm lucky I'm going away next week. And guess what? I'm still going to be pissed. I want Man United to do well, but the man needs to go. Enough is enough. I can't have another season like last season. Not in hell. Disgusting haram football. It is not good enough. Amrim, get the fuck out and take the 2 other Portuguese man with you, bro. Go and fuck right off. I'm done. I'm done. I don't know how you defend this. I'm going to sit here like I'm doing a fucking show. And yet I'm going to have this fucking Portuguese merchant tell me, oh, we might have to suffer a little bit more. Shut up about suffer. I'm done suffering. This is worse than Ten Hag football, mate. Yeah, the setup's worse than Ten Hag football. We actually beat Barnsley 7-0. What more is there? How much more do we have to excuse as a fan base now? You know, I've tried. I try support, man. I try give every little bit of positive to the very end, and I can't do it no more. I can't do it. Drawing against Fulham in the manner we did, not beating Arsenal when they were literally under the cosh, and then now we got Burnley. Don't embarrass me anymore. If Ineos do not get rid of this man after the flipping, after next game or during the break, I have no idea. There has to be zero faith in this guy. He cannot get the best out of these players. They look like they kind of down-tooled him a little bit. I feel like a majority of them don't get what he wants, and I don't get what he wants. The stubborn approach is ridiculous. It's going away from identity. Go back to a 4-2-3, 1-4-3-3. Build up differently. Build up through midfielders. We have got the players to do that. Go get me Iraola or Glasner. This is shocking. This is crap. I've never seen such shit in my life. When was the last time he was even in a round or two? We're not even in a round. We're out already. And I don't care if it's Karabuti Cup. It's the principle that matters. I don't even want to get onto the play.
He didn't want to get onto the players because they were all ass. Sesko, majority of them were very ass. But they're going to blame the manager.
When Google Fiber launched One Gig Internet, some people said,
what would you even do with that?
They're going to blame the manager when they're going to blame. Look, I'm going to tell you this right now. Rance is going to go blame the manager. And I don't blame him for blaming. I don't blame any of them for blaming the manager in this case. But like, their goalie whiffed that two balls. Two balls. Like, I don't know, like, what they're fucking bitching about. Like their goalie was fucking awful today. He was fucking horrendous. You put out a team, and then you put out like Mason, and then there is things that the manager did wrong, like putting out Mason Mount. The back three is not a problem, bro. The back three is not a problem, bro. Like, the back three is not the problem. It's what you're covering your back three with is your problem. You're playing one wing back that's either a fullback, or you're playing one wing back that's an attacker. Okay, whatever. You only have two players in the midfield. You always get outnumbered in the midfield. There's never a game where Amarin does not get outnumbered in the midfield. Easy fix. Drop one of your attackers into midfield. Just doesn't do it, though. Just doesn't do it. It's actually easier than he makes it out to be. Drop one of these attackers into the midfield. Okay? He tried to do that in the Fulham game. It was too late. If they look like they could progress the ball, they probably bro. If they lose to Burnley, I think I think they'd sack him. I'm gonna be honest. If they lose to Burnley, I think they sack him. All right, let's watch Rants, and I'm gonna head out of here.
I walked all the way to Barcelona tonight during that watch along. Xavi, yeah, sabbatical's over. Back to work, my brother. Amarim out, blood. You see this pussy old manager, bro. You see all you man that are still supporting this guy, bro. You man can all go to hell, bro. It's personal now. It's personal now. You see what this guy's put us through? This is an absolute embarrassment. And you know what? It needed to happen. Sometimes you need to go backwards before you go forwards. What we saw tonight was nothing short of a disgrace. Let's have it right, innit? It was a fucking disgrace, bro. Grimsby Town, bro. I didn't even know where Grimsby was, bro. I said 3 at the back against a Grimsby Town. Yeah, man could talk about the waterlogged pitch. Man could talk about the weather. Man could talk about the goalkeeping mistakes. Yes, Onana is an absolute prat. We know that already. But there is absolutely zero excuses for not being able to create clear-cut chances against Grimsby Town. There's none. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it, guys. This is the reality, because everyone talks about goalkeeping mistakes, but you need to understand, yeah, that your goalkeeper will tend to have less to do, yeah, if you're scoring goals, bro. That's kind of how football works. Because if the other team's scared of you and you pose an attacking threat, then attack tends to be the best form of defense. Grimsby weren't worried about us. How can you have Mbumo once he came on, Cunha, Ahmad, Xerxes, fucking Bruno when he came on? Man had Mount at wing back and Mbumo, bro, when we finished the game. How can you have all this talent on? Sesko as well. And we're not creating no clear-cut chances. Zero. There weren't many chances that...
Oh, boy. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a fucking second. Wait a second. Wait a second, son. Just give me a second, son. That can't be real, dog. All this time, son. All this time, son. All this time. They might be waiting in the wings. They might be waiting in the wings. Yo, they did not. Dude, they're going to do it to Poole again. Nah, John Henry might have a heart attack if this shit happens. John Henry might have a heart attack. That's, you know, he is so sick and tired of fucking Bowley. This guy, John Henry, must be so fucking tired of Bowley, bro. Everything this guy Bowley does, he fucking ruins it for him, bro. I swear to God. It don't even make sense. Why does he do this to him every time? Why does he do this to him every time, bro? I don't even make sense. Yo, it don't make sense. Why does Bowley do this to him? It literally don't make sense. Like, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. I swear to God. It's like every sport that fucking Bowley's in, fucking John Henry must have fucking nightmares of this guy. He hates every one of his goddamn players, bro. It's like fucking awful, bro. It's literally awful of us. It's awful. Like, what we do to this is awful. It really is. Like, this is awful. This is awful stuff, bro. That we actually demons, bro. We actually demons. If we I don't think this happens. All right, I don't think this happens. I'm gonna be real. All right, I'm gonna sit here in the calmness and say I don't think this happens. Okay, I don't think this happens. Jackson, motherfucker, put the rest in, son. Put the rest in. Whatever you got left, just put the rest in. Whatever is left in the pot, put the fucking shit in. You know what I'm saying? But sadly, I don't think we would put that fucking. I don't think we pay that. Give him the contract he wants. That's the sad part. All right, that's the reality of it, boys. That's the reality. I'm not putting the tin hat on. I'm not putting the. I don't think that's EPL turf. That's not the too expensive part to me is not it. It's the wages. It's the wages for me. That's the truth. It's the wages. And this could mean just what we do with Nico, because maybe Newcastle is just might be willing to actually put the money down, like all the money down for Nico right up front. There's no way, bro. There's no way. I just don't believe it. I'm not gonna do this with you guys. We're not doing this. Like, Lewis's dream. Let Lewis dream, bro. Lewis will dream tomorrow. He'll go live, dream as much as he wants tomorrow. All right. But to me, he said everyone just wants me to put the fucking hat on, bro. I got these glasses on. Why can't I just do the glasses, son? Why can't I just do the glasses? I don't need to sell you no dreams, boys. I'm not going to sell you no dreams. That's not what we doing here. I tried. We tried to do all that. He's signing him in career mode so I can feel dopamine. Exactly, guys. Like, I just... I'm a believer until the window shuts. We can imagine all we want. I'm not going to go live on stream and tell you guys this is going to happen. I'm not. I just think that this is all means to me. And if you want me to fucking try to decipher the way that Fabrizio uses his English, okay, it means that we might get actual bread, upfront bread for Nico Jackson rather than a loan. You know what I'm saying? Yo, everyone wants to dream, son. Yo, I hear it. I fucking hear it. I hear it, bro. But I don't think this is as much madness as you guys are making it. I think this is just like we're really just waiting to see what happens with Isak, right? And if Isak leaves, then Newcastle gonna want a striker, and they haven't been able to sign one. But we got one if they willing to put the money in. So that's what it is, son. That's what it is. Yo, you guys are dreaming. That shit ain't happening. This shit ain't happening. I would love to. I would love to dream with y'all. But yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty fucking happy with who we have. I'm not even gonna front. That's it, Demonet. That's it. Wolves ain't selling. Wolves ain't selling, bro. Wolves ain't selling. Wolves ain't selling. 1% chance on the here we go meter. I don't care. We playing now while we waiting for Simmons. Nah, on some real. Like, we still haven't even gotten the here we go for Garnacho. So like until like some of these sales happen, I don't know what's gonna happen. Right? Like I really don't. You know, like I really have no idea. I don't know. Lewis could answer this question. I don't remember what the list of players were. I think he's still listening. If he's still listening, he could let us know in the chat. The list of players. I think it was like Rodrigo, Isak, and somebody else. I'm not too sure. But those were the players. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what really happens. You know what I'm saying? Kane, maybe Kane. I don't know. I don't know if Kane would be one, but maybe Kane just because he's English. And I mean, Kane is coming. Rodrigo. Oh, so Isak, Rodrigo, Kane, and a fourth unnamed. Okay. Hey, if it's possible, if it's possible, but from my understanding, he wants Liverpool, bro. To me, I know how much you want this to happen, Lewis. Personally, I don't want to put the false hope in the people. I already did that for an entire summer and a half, and then those fucking sporting directors smacked me in the face, told me that we weren't getting this dude last minute. So I ain't doing that again. I don't trust these dudes to get nothing done until it's done. That's just the fucking truth and nature of it all. I don't even care what they've had this window and what they've done. I don't fucking... We'll win game 7-3. Straight up. That's how Liverpool's looking right now, bro. They're winning games 3-4 goals apiece, man. They got to score 3-4 to win, looks like. They're letting into a game. What if Newcastle wants to teach Liverpool a lesson? Hey. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. That's realistically it, right? Like how we get it done is really it's really the question in this case. But heck, if it can get done, Nico Jackson, you know, slap on another 40. I don't want to disrespect this guy because a lot of people fucking have given him a lot of props since like David Ornstein. And I think actually Link actually showed me who his link is, like who his connection is. There's like some Liverpool reporter that is his connection. I'm pretty sure that's just him, right? Oh shit, I totally forgot about the time. Yeah, 1 second. All right, I gotta head out of here. Hey, exactly, Natalie. Just dream about it for now. Till then, we got some good strikers right now with João Pedro and Delap. We all right. We not doing too bad. But everybody, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for rolling through, and I hope you guys have a good night.